Years ago, we featured artist Steve Shepard on page 13. At the time, Steve had just returned from Africa with an incredible body of work. Shepard has entered a new field of art, and his first project is really taking off. Here's the story on our Wednesday edition of page 13.
Steve Shepard, originally from Goche, has been on the coast in recent days signing copies of his new book. Shepard is already an accomplished American artist. A trip to Africa inspired this colorful and unique artwork. That stay in Africa also sparked the writing and illustrating of a children's book, Elvis Hornbill, International Business Bird. And it's a true story. It began when Steve and his wife Jean adopted a young bird.
And I heard his beautiful singing voice, and so I decided to name him Elvis after Elvis Presley. And being an earnest parent and concerned for my bird's future, I immediately saw the potential for a rock and roll career.
But Elvis, you see, was more interested in numbers than rock and roll.
The bird took a profound interest in accounting and economics, which of course any parent would be furious at. I mean, who would want their bird to be an accountant or an economist? I can't imagine.
Oh, there's a happy ending. Elvis, wearing his new business suit, eventually makes his parents very proud.
When Jean and I were stumped on our income tax, and he came in and saved the day.
So far, national book reviews have been exceptionally positive, and bookstore trade publications have dubbed Shepard's book a hit. The success of his first children's book has inspired the artist and author to plan more literary projects, with one overriding theme.
I would like to try to incorporate more environmental concerns into children's books. Not to say they aren't already there, but I would like to, I'd like to make my own contribution because the environment is so incredibly important to me.
Steve Shepard's Elvis Hornbill, Business Bird, overlooks Washington Avenue in Ocean Springs from his perch in the Art Who Gallery.
Boy, that looks like great work.
Yeah, it's one of those children's books that's almost for adults. It's such a funny story, but I had my baby, Bart, look at it, and he loved the pictures and the stories. So I think he's going to have a winner there. He's going to have a whole series of Elvis books.
He even got an autographed edition, right?
That he did.
That wraps up the 5 o'clock edition. Thanks for joining us.